viewers, welcome to Chocolate TV, episode 111, 12. I forgot to check again. I'm kind of sloppy that way. Excuse me for my voice. I've got some problems with my vocal cords. I don't know what it is. I thought I'd tape this outside today in the sweet greenness of a Swedish summer. But too many kids outside and too much wind made it impossible to record. So instead, back indoors, and today, in celebration of summer, I thought we'd take the original candy, chocolate candy in Sweden, not the original but one of them, Dumle. It's sort of a fudge chocolate praline. And we take some Finnish Kallfatser milk chocolate, milk duds. And I'm not sure if we're going to take salmiakki. This is chocolate with licorice or salmiak. It's a sort of salty licorice component. But I think we'll skip that one. Instead, I focus on these two sweets. And I'm not going to do a rating of these two. Instead, I'm going to try them with beer. I'm going to try them with a Pabst Blue Ribbon beer, a lager, and Zikwi beer, a Russian beer. So, an American beer and a Russian beer, tasting Swedish and Finnish treats. That's a story. So, let's start with the Russian beer. Nice malty flavor, not much from the hops, but the malted barley. The barley really stands out. And do anyone think light beer pairs with milk chocolate candies? I don't know. Let's try it. You got some very, very sweet treats. I think I have to go down an octave to get her right. So, very sweet treats with bitter and acidic light beers. Who knows? Let's go right into it. Dumle, fudgy center with milk chocolate with about, I don't know, is it? It doesn't say how much cocoa, but I guess 30% cocoa count. So this is a sweet, sweet, sweet. Gooey middle with a soft caramel, toffee, a little bit grainy from the sugar, and the chocolate flavor there is none because the filling just takes over. And see, how does this pair with a Russian beer? And the beers are cold, just to keep it in the tradition of drinking light beer. Yeah, light beer, but not light beer, but lager, pilsner. The bitterness of the beer really stands aside from the sweetness of the candy. The candy sort of coats the beer into being, for just a fraction of a second, being a little bit sweeter, but then the beers, typically beer flavored, the malt and the hops comes through and just overpowers the chocolate, the candy. I'm going to try it with pure milk, pure milk chocolate. This is 38% milk chocolate, nothing, no filling or something like that, just pure milk chocolate. A typically milk chocolate flavor, sweet, with a grain of cream, and you get that almost butterscotch feel from the chocolate. The beer actually works better with this one because it's not that sweet as the toffee-filled candy, Dumle Cola, the Dumle Fudge. But still, the beer is, the tartness and bitterness of the beer overpowers the sweetness of the milk chocolate in the end. And I guess that's true for every light, every lager and every pilsner. But it's summer, so I just had to try Russian beer. Never seen it before. And if we taste the beer on its own, it's kind of watery, but still it has some beer merit effects. A good bitterness at the back. The outside of your tongues really get the majority of the beer flavor. Well, yeah, but this is not a spectacular beer for me, but it's nice trying it. So let's go to the Pabst Blue Ribbon, also lager, light in color. And actually even lighter in color than the Russian beer. The Russian beer had a more golden nuance to it. This is more like peach, white peach nuance to this beer. And it actually don't smell as much of the malted barley. Well, let's try it with the Dumle Fudge. That sweet, sweet, sweet candy flavor of caramelized sugar. And some actual toffee flavors, caramel, sugar, a little bit of cream. The beer seems kind of watery to me, but it actually suits the very sweet candy much better. The bitterness from the beer do not overpower the sweetness, so it's a better mix actually. have to keep drinking because that improves my voice. Well, it's not super good, but it was certainly better than the Russian beer in the candy. So let's try it with the pure milk chocolate. Actually, the milk chocolate makes the beer into just plain cold water. So, with the pure milk chocolate, which is a little bit less sweet, the American beer do not do as well as the Russian beer. It made it a slightly better appearance with that one, but with the sweet candy, the American beer were much better than the Russian beer. So how's the American beer on its own? First of all, the nose is extremely light. Slight dry woody note, that's all. No hops, no barley. Also kind of watery in the in its appearance in the mouth. Has a very tiny bitterness to it, but this sticks more to the middle of the tongue. And it's cold and it's been a summer day. It's refreshing in some sort, but it's actually not tasting that much. I think the Russian beer tasted better as a beer. It smells a lot more as well. A little bit more oomph. Yeah, I prefer the Russian beer. That's not to say I prefer Russian beer over American beer. I have a Boston Lager in my fridge, but I didn't take that one. So, to sum up, Russian beer better with milk chocolate, American beer better with a very sweet toffee milk chocolate, Russian beer better than this American beer. In this instance, on my palate, you find out for yourself. Bye.